Hi, my name is Devi Bellamkonda and I'm working as a technical marketing engineer focusing on Cisco Software Defined Access. And this is Cisco SD-Access channel where we talk about SD-Access solution and varieties of features and their advantages. Today in this video, we're going to see a demo of how to configure IPv6 for clients in SD-Access. Before we go, let's quickly see what SD-Access is. And SD-Access is software-defined access is the industry's first intent-based networking solution for the enterprise networks. An intent-based network treats the network as a single system that provides the translation and validation of the business intention into the network and returns the actionable insights. And SD-Access provides automated end-to-end services such as segmentation and analytics for end users and devices and application traffic. And SD-Access automates user policy so organizations can ensure the appropriate access control and application experience are set for any user or device to any application across the network. And this is accomplished with a single network fabric across LAN and wireless LAN, which creates a consistent user experience anywhere without compromising on security. As we know that SD-Access takes the complexity out of the traditional networks by separation of layers with all physical devices in the underlay and virtual layer called overlay, where we have our wired and the wireless endpoints such as users and devices which are logically connected together, and this is where policies are applied, and this clear separation of responsibilities maximizes the capabilities of each sublayer while dramatically simplifying deployment and operations. And SD-Access now supports IPv6 based access for clients attached to the fabric network overlay, which is a critical requirement as more and more hosts support the next generation of the Internet Protocol. And IPv6 support is enabled in the fabric overlay and underlay remains IPv4. And endpoints can have IPv4 addresses or dual stack. And the address pools can be IPv4 only or dual stack, which can be configured from the DNA center controller. An IPv6 address assignment can be either static, DHCP, or SLAAC. And SLAAC is nothing but a stateless auto configuration, which is another method in which the host or the router interface is assigned a 64-bit prefix. And rest of the network settings which we are familiar with in the design page, such as ICE, syslog, and SNMP server will remain IPv4. Here in this demo topology, we have an SD-Access fabric which is up and running, and we have a host who has successfully authenticated using .1x and was put into a right VLAN and has an IPv4 and IPv6 address. Let's see how to configure this from the DNA center. In building 22 fabric site, I have multiple IP pools, and under campus building 22 IP pool, I have both IPv4 and IPv6, basically a dual stack configured here, and the rest of the process is pretty much the same. Under host onboarding, we can see that we have both IPv4 and IPv6 addresses assigned to this virtual network, and we have successfully provisioned the configuration to the devices inside the fabric. If you look at the device, the access switch or the edge itself, we can see that the host has been successfully authenticated over .1x and has both IPv4 and IPv6 address. And we have a link local address, and we have two IPv6 addresses because we have enabled SLAAC. So one IPv6 address is from a DHCP server and another one is via SLAAC. The way we enable SLAAC is under the IP pool in the network settings, we can enable a SLAAC support for this particular IP pool. If we look at the host, we can also see that the host has both IPv4 and IPv6 address. These are the other YouTube channels that we have for other technologies, and please watch them and have fun doing so. And thank you so much for watching this video, and have a nice day.